The vision of modernization. French colonialism was resisted at many levels and in various forms, but all nationalists had to grapple with one set of questions. What was it to be modern? What was it to be nationalist? Some intellectuals felt that Vietnamese traditions had to be strengthened to resist the domination of the West, while others felt that Vietnam had to learn from the West even while opposing foreign domination. These differing visions led to complex debates which could not be easily resolved. In the late 19th century, resistance to French domination was very often led by Confucian scholar activists who saw their world crumbling. Educated in the Confucian tradition, Fan Boy Chow in the year 1867 to 1940 was one such nationalist. He became a major figure in the anti colonial resistance from the time he formed the Revolutionary Society, Dai Tan Hoi in the year 1903, with Prince Seong Dae as the head. Fan Boy Chow met the Chinese reformer Liang Qiuchow in Yokohama in the year 1905. Fan's most influential book, The History of the Laws of Vietnam, was written under the strong influence and advice of Qiuchow. It became a widely read bestseller in Vietnam and China and was even made into a play. The book focuses on two connected themes: the loss of sovereignty and the severing of ties with China. Other nationalists strongly differed with Fan Boy Cha. One such was Fan Chu Trin. His desire was to establish a democratic republic, profoundly influenced by the democratic ideals of the West. He did not want a wholesale rejection of Western civilization. He accepted the French revolutionary ideal of liberty but charged the French for not abiding by the ideal. His demands for the French was to set legal educational institutions, develop agriculture and industries. Early Vietnamese nationalists had a close relationship with Japan and China. They provided models for those looking to change, a refuge for those who were escaping French police, and a location where a wider Asian network of revolutionaries could be established. In the first decade of the 20th century, a Go East movement became popular. In the year 1907 to 1908, some 300 Vietnamese students went to Japan to acquire modern education. For many of them, the primary objective was to drive out the French from Vietnam, overthrow the puppet emperor, and re establish the Nguyen dynasty that had been deposed by the French. Restoration Society. Japan had modernized itself and had resisted colonialization by the West. Besides, its victory over Russia in the year 1907 proved its military capabilities. Vietnamese students established a branch of the Restoration Society in Tokyo, but after, in the year 1908, the Japanese Ministry of Interior clamped down on them. Many, including Fan Boy Chow, were deported and forced to seek exile in China and Thailand. Developments in China also inspired Vietnamese people. In the year 1911, the long established monarchy in China was overthrown by a popular movement under Sun Yat sen and a republic was set up. Inspired by these developments, Vietnamese students organized the Association for the Restoration of Vietnam. Now, the nature of the anti French independence movement changed. The objective was no longer to set up a constitutional monarchy but a democratic republic. The anti imperialist movement in Vietnam came under a new type of leadership.